Oh, all right. Camera looks good. Feeling good. Let's move that webcam though. Let's get it to a little bit of a better spot, I reckon. Hope everyone's had a good day. I'm certainly ready to have a good day because it's a new season and it's time to hit Mythic. Today, we're going to be trying another homebrew. This is Boros Dragons. It's a mono red aggro package with Giant Craft Helm. This is a new 1-mana artifact from Spider-Man. It is in this deck to attach itself to 2 creatures, Nova Hellkite and Stormstreak Feral. The goal here is to have these on the battlefield, play one of these 2 creatures, and smack the opponent in the face for massive damage. We'll see how we go. We've got some interesting cards in the sideboard to deal with various matchups. Sheltered by Ghosts is absolutely an MVP in any new season because there's so many aggro decks and you can steal so many games off people by playing this card, honestly. So yeah, let's roll some folks, I reckon. We live? Oh, we alive, Drac. Don't you worry, buddy. We're Boros Dragoning it up. Alrighty. The Venom deck was very fun. I might bring that back with a little bit of refinement. But I want to see how quickly we can hit Mythic this season. I'm going to really try and smash it out the first few days, I think. I don't know if this deck will get us far. We'll have to wait and see. This was very similar to the deck I won my RCQ with, though. Though I'm experimenting with the silly artifact. And when I say silly artifact, I genuinely mean you can do some very silly things with this card. Alright. Allow me to demonstrate. Opponent's on blue. Sure thing, buddy. Okay, he is the artifacts deck. This is, I know what deck this is. We'll show him the Mauler, not the Hellkite. Alright. Hopefully he taps out this turn, and you'll see exactly why I'm, like, thinking this deck is absolutely crazy. Oh, hell yeah. You ready, chat? Check this out. This is so dumb. Nova Hellkite comes in. Giant Craft Helmet attaches itself immediately to the Hellkite. Yes, please. Here is the casual turn 3 11 damage. It's so dumb. Unfortunately, our opponent could actually find a solitaire answer. Dude, he's so dumbfounded. He has no idea what just happened. What the fuck is standard right now? Dude, this is the future. So our only hope for winning this game, for the record, is we kill him before he goes like crazy with Simulacrum Synthesizer. Hopefully we hit a land drop this turn. God, Star Cage. Oh, that's such a panic from him. We probably play the 2-drop and just keep hoping for a land at this point. That's so wild that it drew that removal. We have quite a few ways to commit crimes in this deck too. So Magda the Hordemaster is pretty important because the treasures she makes will help us more comfortably hit our 5-drops. This is a 24 land deck, by the way, so like the curve is built to handle this. Braided Net is a problem for Hellcat. Hopefully we don't end up stuck on these lands. Oh my god, we are totally about to end up stuck on these lands, hey. What have we been? Probably the Mauler. Alright, there we go. We'll let him have this, and we'll hold Burst Lightning. Clayfied bricks, sure. Burst Lightning will commit the crime with. We'll probably zap him rather than that one mana drone. There's the Emissary, so he's going to make another drone. These things can't block, though. Okay, well, we'll do this then now. We need to run this braided net out of hits. I think we go for Hellkite here, because Hellkite can remove a drone and slow him down. He'll use a braided net stack on whatever I play, so this is probably the safe. Yo, what's good? How's it going, GG Vane? Hope you had a good day, dude, since we last spoke. Let's move chat up marginally. There we go. We're playing Boros Dragons today. It's like a red aggro hybrid deck. Alright, so he's going to start the Simulacrum train, it looks like here. So we need to close out the game pretty soon. Ugh, 8-8. That's mental. So what's going to happen next turn is I need to prepare for this. He is going to summon a bunch of these constructs, and then he is going to put it in Fire Crystal. And I'm wondering if there's a way we can survive this comfortably. I think there is. It involves having Screaming Nemesis defend next turn. But we need him to waste the Braided Net on Hellkite. So what we do is we attack with Hellkite. See if he takes the bait. Alright, yep, he took it. Cool. So now we can safely bring in some creatures. Sarkhan comes in first, because he's going to give us a treasure. We'll show him the Mauler. And then we'll use the treasure to play a Screaming Nemesis. Just logged off Arena after some solid W's. You got this game? I know you do. Thanks, Vane. Hope your games went well too, dude. So we should be able to play defense here. Nemesis is going to make it really awkward for him to attack with his golems. This will probably be Perilous Snare, if I had to guess. Yeah. So that's going to make a construct. Jeskai Monument. Oh, interesting card. I think he wins here, maybe. Nope, okay. We'll let him have this, because next turn we're dead. Does he grab another snare? That's kind of annoying. We stumbled on 2 lands, but that will happen to any deck. Yeah, I think he's got us here. Let's see what we draw. Could be something correct. Alas. We came close there. Very close. But we'll go to game 2 and 3 here. This deck's just annoying. It just pops up every now and again. And I don't have a Braid in my deck anymore. Stormbrood doesn't cut it in this matchup. Lynx feels better. We probably grab Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah, game 2 will be different. Nah, I agree. The deck he's playing is pretty one-note. I mean, Magebane Lizard has a home, although he doesn't really cast the spells. He brings them out of his deck. We'll cut the Burst Lightnings. Yeah, we'll run with this. So being red gives us a big advantage here, because this deck can set up a pretty annoying engine that kind of just runs over the top of you. So our goal is to just go under it. This hand can do it. We want one creature with haste to back up Sarkhan here. Like, Nemesis would be awesome. We got one chance to draw a dragon with this. The Sheltered by Ghost will be crucial to remove his artifact he tries to set up early. Alright. No dragon, but that's okay. That's a good draw for us. Counterspell? Nope. Yeah, so that dodges. Nemesis is a pretty awkward card for his deck to deal with. He needs Perilous Snare to deal with Nemesis, which he has. But we can scoop that up. This is like one of those games where I regret not having a Braid in the deck. So let's see if the Lynx gets to stick around. Yeah, speak of Snare and it shall appear. It's unfortunate. It's his cleanest answer against the deck. Emissary. Oh my god, bro. Oh, that's frustrating. So I used to run, Oh, actually, there we go. We drew another. Also, he's hit all his basics somehow. Okay, he has to be out of answers at this point. I see. So he just wants to make a 5/5 that can block me. We have to do this. Burst Lightning can go. I really want these Sheltered by Ghosts. Can't be mad, but it is annoying when they have all the answers they need. Yeah, well, that's how Magic games go sometimes. Like, it's the first game of the day. At the end of the day, if he takes this... I'm playing against a deck I'm not expecting to queue up against much, so I don't have sideboard, like, for it. And I'm making the conscious decision to not run a Braid, which I might swap out. I wanted to run Lightning Strike in that slot. Dude is very clearly trying to goad me to attack with the Lynx so he can block. The bricks. This deck is very Simulacrum Synthesizer dependent. Like, if they don't hit it, they have a real hard time doing anything. Yeah, Artifact deck. This Artifact deck is pretty strong, but it also is very brittle. It's very dependent on one card to pop off. Alright, so Sheltered by Ghost comes down here. The question is, what are we stealing with it? And I'm thinking the answer is going to be the Perilous Snare with Screaming Nemesis. We're gonna take this Snare. And we'll just swing with this Nemesis. Because that makes it so bad for him to block. Is he going to take this? Because if he does, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, that's great for me. That is fantastic. So I'll just send that 5 straight at him. We won't activate Hired Claw. We want to activate Soulstone Sanctuary on the end step. This is sorcery speed, hey. Craft only as a sorcery. Okay, cool. So our next turn just needs to be setting up a turn where Lynx can get in safely. Alright, so this is where Synthesizer comes down. Does he have another 3 mana? Oh, he's just gonna snare. Sure, buddy. Okay. And that scoops up the lizard. That's fine. So the nice thing about the mana base I've built here is Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon is going to let me go get Nova Hellkite at some point. Which means we can secure that last bit of damage we'll probably need against him here. That spring-loaded Saw Blades is going to go grab... We need to remove this Repurposing Bay. Alright. We shock ourselves here. This Repurposing Bay needs to go. And we'll pass. Because he wants to block with this. We just have to chill. If he has another bay, that's really sad for us. That's going to put an annoying creature down. That's a pretty sick top deck if he got that. Oh my god, dude. Give me a break. Alright, well, we've been out-magicked, it looks like. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you play around, your opponent is just gonna rip a bunch of synthesizers off the top. Oh, he's feeling very confident. Sure, buddy. Bro spent more money in the store today. Yeah, possibly. Alright, let's go get a dragon. I mean, we grab a Hellkite. Maybe we'll get two, What? We'll get a second Hellkite. Nope, never lucky. Alright, GG, buddy. Like, there's no point. I get him down to 6. That's rough. If I run into this deck again, I'll put in a Braid. But this is the first time. I think I played against this deck a grand total of, like, once last month. So I'm not too concerned with needing to beat it immediately. Also, I noticed we had a follower last night while I was off stream. So thank you, Insanity327, for the follow. Hopefully you're here to hear that. I got the thing. So this is the gimmick of the deck, by the way. Giant Craft Helm. I'm expecting great things from it today. Alright, we got a Kona combo today. How long have I been playing MTG? I've been playing since Kamigawa dropped. Not the old Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty. But I was playing a lot of card games before then. Alright, we need to float 2 mana next turn to kill Kona. So let's just focus on a little bit of damage this turn. So next turn we're going to float our Lightning Strike, and we'll play the Giant Craft Helm. Yeah, here we go. He's just setting up the combo. Valgavoth, sure. Which means he has a Kona in his hand, I guess? Watch him just let it rip. Nope. Sure. Alright, so we don't tap out at all here, because we'll activate Soulstone Sanctuary if he keeps not playing anything. What we're probably doing next turn, though, is playing the Feral. The Vestige, sure. So what does this bring in? He's setting up for this, I think. So we can kill this. The Spider-Man set ain't even got Spider-Man. Yeah, I think what they did with Arena is so crap, dude, honestly. Does he attack? Does he think he's safe? Let's see what he brings in here. I really don't want the game to rob me of my turn here. A Voice of Victory. Oh, that is so annoying. Ugh, dude, it had to be Voice. I was getting ready to zap the Serena on his end step. Alright. So we have to swing here and see what he does. He'll probably let this through, I suspect. He's probably got me here. You know what we should have done? We should have saved Screaming Nemesis there. Oh, sorry, the Burst Lightning to zap Screaming Nemesis. Because here comes Valgavoth. Oh my god, dude. These decks are so silly. This is my maximum damage output, I'm pretty sure, here. Valgavoth goes for the block, and he just lets that through, so I have to zap Screaming Nemesis first. And sadly, we only get him to 2. And then we die. Ugh. Kona combo, bro. Feels bad. Alright, what do we cut to beat this deck? Yeah, very close there. Lynx is an absolute shoo-in in this deck. Actually, Stormbird goes, sorry. We'll keep Feral in as our top-end burn. Sheltered by Ghost can scoop up the artifact. I genuinely think this is the best we can do. A Braid would be good against this matchup too. I'm starting to think I want a Braid in the deck. I'm also in Plat 4, so I'm versing all like the dumb gimmicky stuff right now. This ends pretty fast. Alright, we should ideally be going over the top of him here. Alrighty. Oh, opponent's playing very slow. Next turn we'll have to hold up Lightning Strike mana. If he goes for the healing this turn, we're just going to Burst Lightning our Nemesis. Because we very much don't want him healing, if we can avoid it. Opponent's thinking about something, clearly. Sure. Did he even hit creatures? He hit 2 targets for lands. Interesting. We'll hold open mana here and turn on Screaming, turn on Soulstone Sanctuary on end step if we need to. That way we're not wasting our mana this turn. But because we need to respect the fact that he could just slam Kona down and bring out Valgavoth. It's kind of unfortunate that we have to do that as an aggro deck, but it's kind of what you have to do in this matchup. Your move, opponent. Anything to get that W? Alright, there's Star Cage. So we're about to lose our treasure token. So we're going to lose our treasure token. Might as well use it. We'll just hit him for 2 here. Then he can't heal with any of his annoying healing. And we should have lethal. We'll just animate the Soulstone and then we'll bolt him. GG. There we go. That's how you beat this matchup. You just cannot let them get to their game plan. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Oh, I love keeping a hand with Sarkin in it. And a dragon. I think this is fine. We probably play the tap land. Might as well just get it out of the way. I don't think we'll be burst lightning him yet. Oh, nice. That's such a sick draw for us. We can really come at him fast here. We can't afford to play around Pinnacle Star Cage. There will be no Pinnacle Star Cage. So we need to give our opponent the impression here that we are holding Lightning Strike. Because we don't have it. We basically need to bluff it here. We can still use our mana on his end step if he doesn't do anything. But we're basically at his mercy here. He'll probably use his flashback card. Yeah, nice. It's easier to bluff on Arena than IRL. No, I would say it's harder. You need to put a... the only reason I don't need to here is because I have Burst Lightning in my hand, but you need to put on full control normally. We'll just put some pressure on here and buff the Hired Claw now. No, he's just going to block. No matter what I do here, he will block. Let me tell you. And see, I'm holding full control. So I'm bluffing like I have an instant in my hand right now. He's got so much mana. He might send it here. Kind of sucks that we got gimmicky decks back to back. Yeah, he is gotta be holding a Kona. He's like waiting. He's really thinking about it too. He's holding a Kona up and he's thinking if he casts it or not. And I think he's about to. Which sucks. Nope, he's going Overlord. Alright. We can deal with that. Gonna get those this time of day. It was either gimmicky decks or life gain. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna just go for the swing on me, hey? Sure. I mean, I'll just take the damage at this point. So I go down to 10? This dies next turn, so I don't need to block there. So I'm wondering, chat, do I block this? No, I don't. Because this isn't going to get the pump from the Esper Marduin. Split up. Ugh. That's kind of yucky. So that happens. And we animate here. I really don't want to shock here. But I think I got to. I need to continue bluffing. Stay in full control. Alright. So Soulstone Sanctuary probably gets cast away to the World Wagon here. Ah, he's just going to send it anyway. Yeah. Opponent had the things. What's he got? No, I don't think we'll get to find out. Alas. We needed another creature with haste. I probably cut the, That's something to learn for the next matchup. I gotta put Croxer in, I think. Croxer is Spider-Punk. Because I need that 2 mana haste, I think. just to add a little bit more pressure quickly. This deck skimps on 2-drops. Let's see if we can get a legitimate deck this game. Alrighty. How can I say no? We gotta go the content creator line here. Giant Craft Helm in when you get multiples of it is so dumb. Okay. Unfortunately, we kind of have to let our opponent get away with this. Llanowar Elves. This is like Cage. Oh, dude. Do we get him with it this turn? Stupid mana dorks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, chat, this is going to be so awesome. Check this out. We'll do it. Just because it's so much damage. Nova Hellkite comes in, the helmet attaches itself, Sarkhan gets a buff. We're going to remove the flyer. Look at how much damage our opponent is taking here. And I think we still swing with Hired Claw, just to get the Evangelist trigger out of the way. Dude, so much damage. It's so dumb. If there is I think there's a world where Nova Hellkite and this helmet, there's probably a really efficient list to get this going. What does he suck up? Sarkhan? He sucks up the helmet. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so awesome, dude. I love that. We probably have to remove this, though. Has Ward 2. Nah, I want to get to 5 mana. We don't need the second helmet. That's so overkill. Oh, really, game? Thank you, I guess. Holy hell. That's incredible. There's the Cage. He does have the capacity here to get 3 different powers, so we'll have to use Burst Lightning on a creature. No, it's going to be the Bat. And that denies him his Cage. Nice. Might just go for this, honestly. Next turn's Twinsmore Stormbrood can hit Screaming Nemesis. Alright. Lovely. So he's going to flip whatever's under Cage here. Hopefully it's nothing that removes Nemesis. Okay, that's fun. So if we attack with Nemesis here, what does he do? Because Gearhulk can trade into it, but it sends 4 damage at a target, and I can kill the Bat. Or I could just take his healing away. If he lets this through, he's dead. Either way, he's losing his healing this turn. Oh, he's dead. GG. This is so dumb. We just deal 5 more to him. Got him. Very cool. Fire Magic instantly goes into the deck here. Yeah, easy win, honestly. Stormbrood is a little less effective, even though it did just pop off there. Man, I'm really tempted to try Croxer just for the haste, but I don't think I need to. We'll go with this. One thing I really want to do is I want to attach the helmet to a Screaming Nemesis. I feel like that would be so silly. Becomes a 7/7 that damages you when you block it. This hand would be so cracked if I had one more land. Do we risk it? First person in chat to tell me if I risk it or not. I'm gonna give, actually, I'm gonna give 5 seconds for chat to decide if I keep this hand or not. Otherwise, I'm going to YOLO keep it. That's a yes. I'll take it. Alright, this one's on you then. I can blame you now. Thank you. Yes, you're on the draw. I've seen the top of their deck and there's a mountain. Risk it on the draw? Yeah, the hand is so good, hey. 3 hired claws. Like, I don't even think we care if we don't draw a land for another turn or two. Also, welcome to the stream, guys. Oh, everyone say goodbye. That's hired claw number 1. Can he deal with hired claws number 2 and 3, though? We'll do Sarkhan into hired claw here, I think. Oh, he's keeping. Alright. Hellkite would be great if this didn't have Ward 2. So I think we play Magda here, because Magda will let us create a treasure token when hired claw attacks. And opponent's not blocking this. No shot. There's Bright Glass Gear Hulk. And we have the removal for that thing, at least. A Braid would be so good against this deck, too. What does he grab? Seam Rip and Authority. Okay. So Seam Rip scoops up Magda, I think? Yeah, fair enough. Very good. We only need 2 lands. Who needs mana? We'll just kill him the old-fashioned way. Ouroboros. Alright. Well, that's gonna buff his Llanowar Elves here. Surely he's not gonna block here, right? That's right. Mana is overrated. Hell yeah. Preach. He won't block with Ouroboros here, right? He's no fool. He is mega fool. Oh, dude, if we had the mana to buff both of these, I would take it in a heartbeat. Maybe mana isn't quite overrated, guys. Considering these Nova Hellkites are about to be dead in my hand when he plays that Authority. Oh boy, that's a creature that can block too. Oh my god, dude. 24 lands in this deck for the record. I just want to be clear, this isn't an aggro curve. Oh my god, okay. Nah, you know what? Actually, we'll see what he gets and then we'll scoop. Oh my god, silly ass game, dude. That's so dumb. I'm gonna make a switch here. Another Gearhulk, we tried. Nah, you guys had the right idea. I think the Shuffler just, like, conjured... It wanted a game 3, you know? I can't win too hard. Oh, this hand is terrible. Oh, brother. I have to discard... I have to mulligan again. Oh boy. I think we count on drawing into a twin more. I mean, we're on the play, so I guess we just remove the answers and just go for the pressure. No Llanowar Elves, please. One of your games, you're not allowed to... Oh my god, dude. Can we avoid Llanowar Elves on turn 1 for once? Alright. Behold my dragon. It's a cow. Silly looking... Why did they choose this thing to be a... Like, it's a shapeshifter, but why did they choose it... Oh, what the fuck is this crap? Predator non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. Okay, sure. I mean, that doesn't stop me from swinging at him. Two Llanowar Elves are sheltered by ghosts. Okay. Holy hell. Shuffler, buddy. Come on. Be cool. What the fuck are these games, dog? Oy, oy, oy. Fire magic. Ugh. If only. It's other creatures, sure. Okay. We'll just use this straight away. We need to get bigger than his board. Seam rip, alright. We're gonna play Nemesis, and we're gonna just let Sarkhan sit back and block that elf. We need to slow him down here. A Bright Glass Gearhulk here would make me very sad. He doesn't have the white source, though, to cast it. Oh my god, dude. What is this game, man? This is pretty demoralizing. I have to remove this. Ugh. And he buffs the Llanowar Elves. We're just getting the bad luck out before I win a game, apparently. I'm a magnet for it today, apparently. Evangelist. We just have to kill the flyer here. Nah. The annoying thing is I'm gonna legend rule myself if I kill that Llanowar elf. I think I'm dead here. I asked for, he had lethal. Alright. Sure. He's actually sandbagging me now. I have 7 on the board that I can deal to him. Bro, imagine if I drew fire magic right now. You can do the math, buddy. I have a Nova Hellkite in my hand. You have lethal. I am sad. Alas. What is this, bro? 3 Llanowar Elves. 2 Sheltered by Ghosts. Truly a sad timeline to be in. Alright. This is the, this'll be the one. You know, I'm under the impression mono red aggro generally just, like, charges through a lot of matchups, but apparently I'm just, like, getting shafted today. Buff Kirby? I don't think I can beat Buff Kirby, guys. Yeah, why not? We'll keep. I'm gonna head to bed. See you next time. See you, Vane. Thanks for staying up for us, eh? Hope you have a nice rest, my dude. Let's get the party going here. He's really doing the, like that meme where the guy's like... Okay, I'm not playing Magda this turn. This man's just holding a lightning strike. We'll eat a burst lightning, sure, why not? I have a feeling this is Boros Burn. Okay, sure. Opponent is very impatient. Ooh, what's better? Well, I don't have a dragon in my hand, so this is better. Considerably better. That all his burst lightnings? It's just the third one. No slick shot, please. Hellkite. Alright. I would like him to not, I mean, if Hellkite... If he plays Hellkite, he has to trigger Screaming Nemesis, because it must target a creature. But we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't have the 5 mana yet. Emberheart Challenger. Now that's a card we can zap. Alright. That's not bad for us. We'll take that. Ugh, anything but a land game. We will... Guess we play Sarkhan. Taser the mouse. Yeah. Truly. Alright, here comes the Hellkite. Oy, oy, oy. Time to take some damage. And we'll play this. This is a lizard attacking too, actually. Alright, so our only out here is... So we can burst lightning. 5, 9. This is also 9. So I guess it's going to be Hired Claw and hope I survive. Alright, has he got 2 damage? Take pity on me, game. I beg of you. Oh my god, dude. Why me? Alright, alright. This matchup wants Probably sheltered by ghosts in some capacity. Probably wants a Magebane Lizard too, to be honest. Stormbrood is out. Alright, we'll run with this. Sheltered by Ghost should seriously help me even the odds here. Nope. Oh my god, game. Ugh. The Helm has to go. Burst Lightning probably won't have good early targets. Alrighty. This is what it'll have to be. You're telling me he's not burn, and he just happened to have that run? It's kind of wild. Needlehead, sure. Ugh. I'm not even gonna cast that because I'm gonna take 2 damage from Needlehead and then 1 from my Lizardbane. Is he? Oh my god, this man. Why would you block that? Okay. Nemesis, sure. We have Sheltered by Ghosts in the deck, so I'm very much not wanting to turn off healing yet. Otherwise, I would probably block with Magebane Lizard there. I'll leave Magebane Lizard here to block. Hellkite. Not many good targets for it there, though. Do we think we're gonna draw into... So if we block Screaming Nemesis here, we get it out of the way, it only turns off Sheltered by Ghosts. I think we have to. This thing needs to be gone. So he's got 3 to send somewhere. He probably just sends it at me, right? He's gonna kill the lizard. Alright. Sure. We get a land. Check that out. Man. Sheltered by Ghosts would be amazing here. I think we'll play the Mauler. Alright. Chill here. He's just gonna send a Hellkite at me. He's got no reason not to. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe I'm getting done in by my own, like... by someone just playing this deck. That man played Burn the first game and is now doing his deck better than me now, I guess. Ain't no way. What does he steal? Probably the Mauler. Yep, alright. Bro, I think I'm in a hell world right now. Oh, great. If only it didn't have wood too now. brother. That's so sad for me. Alrighty. We're turning it around now. What is going on tonight? A monumentally dry run here. Alright, we're versing someone who's not Plat 4. They're playing a deck that wins games, so... Oh my god. I don't know if I can keep this. We got nothing to play. Better. Alright, we can do the thing, guys. Oh, okay, opponent's actually just going to scoop in response, though. This card back's kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Finally, at last. We have a curve. And we'll show him the dragon that we're not playing. Please play something with 1 health here. Oh, here comes some damage, though. Ugh, amazing. Casual 11 damage. There we go. Alright, now we're talking. And now we want to hit a land, and we've curved into Nova Hellkite, which is the plan of the deck. The deck is actually doing its thing now. Okay, we did not hit a land. Truly tragic. So I'll do this. Binning. Play the Stormbird, because I can use either. There we go, nice. And we'll just put the damage on. Alright, he's got a... I mean, Yuna resurrects Fenrir here, but it's not going to save him. That might, though. Actually, hang on. We don't need to use that treasure. So dude doesn't have to block... Like, he can block Sarkhan here, and he'll live on 1. He's gonna take the Sarkhan block, I guess. Hey. You have a good day? I got dinner stuff for you, by the way. Put away. Oh. Another Regent. But we have Screaming Nemesis, so that should be lights out. Oh my god, this man is prolonging his demise. Alright, that was a much more clinical game. I have a feeling old mate's gonna gain life, so I kind of want to bring in Lynx. Stormbird feels like a bad target if he's running Bloomvine Regents. What about her? Yeah, she's happy to see you. Do we want to get rid of Needlehead? No. Let's run with this. Oh, actually, no, we'll cut Burst Lightning for a Sheltered. Yeah, we'll run with this. This should be good. We got Sarkhan into 3-drop Dragon. I think this is a pretty decent hand. I still haven't figured out what opponent is on, though. Okay, I would like a third land, please, game. That'd be pretty swell. Oh, goodbye, Sarkhan. We did not hit our next land, sadly. We'll just jam the Mauler. Hopefully he doesn't have a hard removal spell for this thing. Oh, he might just. Nope. Okay, Mauler's on the battlefield. We'll play Sarkhan first. That way we can use a map token. Look, a dragon. I'm gonna buff Sarkhan rather than the Mauler, because I want the Mauler to survive if he has hard removal here. Oh, nice. Another land, please, and that will feel very good. Oh, perfect. Alright, we're saved. Dude, Tauren Mauler is such a scary card if you don't answer it. This thing's just gonna get bigger just from him playing spells. What do we play here, hey? Let's see if he's holding a removal spell here. I mean, Sarkhan gets bigger at the very least here. He is. This is Wifer! Thanks for the follow. I don't know how to say your name, dude. But, I saw you chatting earlier. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy your stay. I'm glad you're having a good time. If you want to tell me how to pronounce your name mnemonically, I'm more than happy to accommodate. I suffer from a common condition. It means nothing. No need to try. I suffer from a common condition. It's called illiteracy. You might have heard of it. Oh, everyone say goodbye to the board. So we could be a little cheeky here. I might play Nemesis, and I'm going to Lightning Strike it when he tries to gain 2 life. I think that's more damage than playing Hellkite here. Authority of the Consoles, sure. I'm just going to do this right now. He's going to gain so much life otherwise. Then we'll just start playing big things. I don't think he can deal with repeated Nova Hellkite somehow. Because none of this is gaining him life anymore. What's that? Oh, Darksteel Colossus? Wait, is he dead? Does Sunspire Lynx do it? He's got 5. Yeah, Sunspire Lynx is lethal. Because we have Burst Lightning in our hand. GG, buddy. Blightsteel Colossus is oh, Darksteel Colossus, sorry, not Blightsteel. That's still mental. That's funny. Yeah, if you never want to lose to Mill, guys, just put Darksteel Colossus in your hand. I keep saying the wrong one. I'm too Commander brained. Well, we're on the board. You know what this means. We don't lose a game from this point onwards. The win streak begins now, chat. Yeah, sure, why not? Magda goes great with Nova Hellkite, because we target his creatures, which counts as committing a crime. This Twin Maw Stormbrood has a 300% chance of killing a Preacher of the Schism or Mosswood Sentinel, by the way. Like, Charring Bite should just say destroy target Mosswood Sentinel or Preacher of the Schism. This is where the Copian alarm should be ringing. You have dangerous levels of cope in the air. I'll retract my statement if I lose the game. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. Go on, play it. Ah. How's Magda not an outlaw? No, she's still a berserker. I guess that makes sense. Let's just send Nemesis in here. I'd rather play Hellkite when I can commit the crime and get the extra value. Or a Boroid. Sure. That hurts. I'll just remove this straight away. It wasn't Sentinel, guys. I lied. It was Ouroboros. Apologies. And then we might have to Lightning Strike this Dread Knight. We'll take the 4. We're starting to get low, but it's not the end of the world for us. Curator, hey? I'm wondering what I play here. I think we kill the Curator now. We'll get a treasure for our trouble. So he's got 7 on the board, plus 3 for Soulstone Sanctuary. So I am going to need to keep some stuff to block. So Nemesis is the only card that can attack here, and then I'll need to play another creature. See what he does. He won't take the block. Alright, so we'll play the Mauler then. And Magda and Mauler need to play defense. And then next turn I need to try close out the game with the Nova Hellkite. Tauren Mauler is also an outlaw, so Shoot the Sheriff will not cut it against that. Neither will Tragic Trajectory, because it will get bigger before Tragic Trajectory hits. Not playing Screaming Nemesis there also incidentally plays around Maelstrom Pulse. So we block this Dread Knight. We'll take 5. What can kill us here? I'm gonna say nothing can kill us here. Curator. Sure. If we draw a land here, we did not. I was going to say we can play... Okay, so next turn he's gonna have Manland available. Oh, that Keynote Curator's... Does it have Delirium? Instant creature... No, it doesn't. Okay, so this can only be a 3/3. Next turn he's gonna have 4 creatures that can attack me. No, it's not Overdrag. Because I can equal his board next turn. Alright, so what we have to do is this. There's a dragon. We probably should have revealed the one on the board. And then we have to no attackers. Removal spell gets him there. Gets him here, if he's got one. But I think he would have used the removal spell last turn. In fact, he would have. So we're good here. He can't make the Keen-Eyed Curator a 7/7. There's not enough card types in the grave. We're gonna take 1 damage. Oh my god, dog. Why does he have that? He could have played that last turn for the record and won the game. Because I blocked with Magda. And he attacked with a trample creature. So, I can't play around my opponent misplaying. Oy, oy, oy. Alright, game 2 it is then. Alas. That was close. Alright, against this player, Stormbrood is phenomenal. Shelter by Ghosts can be pretty decent, but playing it into removal can be pretty bad. Or Needlehead, I think. We got the chops to beat him, I think. Villain is thinking hard right now, truly. Pretty... Yeah, I'll keep. If we get something to play with Giant Craft Help, we'll be really cooking. Unfortunately, he's going to get to go first game 3. But that's how it goes sometimes. Hired Claw is one of the scariest cards for him to have to deal with because it's an outlaw as well. The moment it gets above 2 health, the deck can often have a lot of trouble dealing with it. In fact, I'm going to buff it now. And that way it dodges Tragic Trajectory and it can't be Shoot the Sheriff. So we got Hellkite here. Let's see what our opponent does. We'll set up Hellkite with the Helm. And we'll play a Needlehead. So opponent is going to have to start tapping out for resources soon, and Shoot the Sheriff doesn't hit either of these cards. This is one of the unique benefits Red has against Golgari right now. Oh, everyone say goodbye to Hellcat. That was very foolish. Because Hellkite's going to kill the bat, and I was going to swing in for all that damage. So for the record, that was lethal. That's how strong the Giant Craft Helm is with Nova Hellkite. It turns it into a 7 damage haste for 3 mana. It's very silly. I think there is a legitimately powerful deck that exists that we could brew that somehow takes advantage or maximizes that interaction. I don't know what it looks like yet, but I reckon it's so good. It's way too good to pass up. Took 5 minutes to die. To think to die in 4 turns. Very good. Truly. He's going to take another 5 minutes now. Watch this. We need some, like, elevator music to play. Something I thought would be... crap. Awful hand. Oh, this is so greedy. I hate mulliganing more than once. But I am greedy. I'm nothing if not greedy. I don't think I can keep Maelstrom, actually. Because I might get 2 red pips. I need 2 red pips to hit Needlehead if I get it. Ugh. The elves. Hey, an answer though. The bat? I'm feeling like it's gonna be the bat. Nope. Alright. We're just gonna jam both of these. If he has Maelstrom Pulse, so be it. I don't think we're too bothered by that. Poor Patch Recruit. Oh my god. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready to see something so gross? Here we go! Okay, maybe this game isn't so bad. You ready for the casual turn 3? What's it? 12-13? Oh my god, dude. What do you do if you're the opponent here? That is so gross. So, if he taps out here, he could potentially die again. Like, there's no way he taps out. He holds his removal now, constantly. We've got this man living in fear. Okay, he doesn't have a Shoot the Sheriff then. Alrighty. We'll play Magda. I can't believe that, dude. Magda's just gonna play defense, I think. I'll take 5. Another Preacher. Oh my god, he's so dead. He's super dead. See what I mean, guys? This interaction, there's something there. That is gonna be good. There has to be a really good deck that milks this. Because that was so gross. That was such a toxic combo. Like, I just did 20 damage to him with 1 creature in, like, 3 turns. A turn 5 kill, by the way. Yeah, I told you, dude. Win streak starts now, alright. We just had to warm up. We're in it now. Nope. Yep. I felt so sick to my stomach watching this. What are you talking about? Don't you like fair and balanced Magic the Gathering? That was amazing. If there was another card that you could reliably warp in for cheap that could attack immediately, this deck would be tier 0. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say it. But I think the deck could be tier 1 with Nova Hellkite and another creature that you can reliably attack with. I don't really want to play Sarkhan. Hey, it's another Golgari matchup, so let's just do the outlaw buff thing again. That makes his life hell. Oh, that card is a no-no. So is this some kind of Sultai tokens deck? So he'll let that through, and we're immediately zapping this thing. This thing just makes a million tokens, and it's so nasty. Nasty card. Hello, Cecil. I would like my third land, please. See, here is a good warp candidate, by the way. If we could pivot this to Izzet and reliably be able to give Quantum Riddler haste, the deck would be great. But Sea Salt. We just gotta keep zapping things, I guess. I don't know what my opponent is on. Sultai good stuff pile, it appears. Oh my god, bro. Draw anything but lands challenge. Impossible. We'll just keep pummeling him with creatures, I guess. Double block, you won't. Yeah, sure. Oh, we'll get Sarkhan down. Lizards are kind of dragon adjacent. Why can't I, like, behold the lizard? That treasure token would be great right about now. Uh-oh. Alright, Screaming Nemesis. Let's draw that land. Oh, saved. Saved. And we will swing with everything, even though he's going to value block us. Because he cannot block Nemesis again. It sets up the clock. Unless he gains a lot of life here, suddenly. We don't need lands where we're going, chat. We're just going sideways and winning. Opponent has not played a removal spell, so surely he has one. Paw Patch. So I'm guessing Genomorph Imago is on Nemesis blocking duty. The only problem is I've got a second one, so that's about to be a big creature. That is very brazen. Alright. Can you beat 2? No. Oh, dude, I don't know what my opponent was on, but I saw Paw Patch formation, which means Fire Magic instantly goes in the deck. He has flyers, so Twinmore Stormbrood's probably not as valuable. Ugh. He's in blue, you know. Let's bring in Kraza, sorry. My apologies. Bro, I'm feeling all hyped up from that that last game. That was so silly. That's got to be one of the stupidest games of Magic I've played in a while. Reload Ray, thanks for the follow. Hope you're well. We have some fun on this stream. Something I thought about... Oh my god, what the hell was my voice there? Something I thought about doing. Something I thought about doing, and I don't think you can do this till you get... played that Reanimator from a couple days ago, was wild. Oh, sick! Did you enjoy it? The, yeah, that deck is so fun. Yeah, real voice. No. Are there any good haste enablers? Do you mean in red or in Izzet? To run other warp cards. So there is one card I'm thinking of. Frostcliff Siege is an Izzet enchantment that has creatures come in with haste and trample. It costs 3 mana. I'm wondering if there's a world where you run it with Nova Hellkite and Quantum Rizzler. Not there yet, though. I don't know if the brew is there yet, though. And it might be just too much of, like, a meme. I think we bin the Foundry. Also, I'm glad you enjoyed the Reanimator list, Ray. It's fun, hey. I can't take full credit. It's not my deck. Or it's a slight modification of a deck. It was a new brew, though, that stuck out to me that I wanted to have a crack with. Alright. Sarkhan, show the class a dragon, please. We'll play Hired Claw, because our opponent is like some low to the ground thing. Oh. Maelstrom Pulse on a Hired Claw is mental. That is wild. Alright, sure. Let's go with Karoxa. And we'll have him come in with haste. What I was going to say is, though, what I was thinking is putting some sort of integration in Twitch where at the start of every game, you can bet on if I'm going to win the game or not. And we can use, like, there's like the little Disney bucks that they give you on Twitch, like Twitch points. That sounds fun to me. Wait a minute, he's gonna block. That's annoying. We'll just play Nova Hellkite, I guess, and make the block really awkward for him. Yeah, predictions. I've seen, like, people do predictions where it's, like, a simple little bar graph, but I want to make it, like, fun. Like, I want to have, like, funny sounds play. Like, let's say, like, I lose a game, and then, like, you know how, like, in Wii Sports, when you, like, are playing, like, Wii Golf? I feel like I'm showing my age here. You're playing, like, Wii Golf, and, like, you hit a good shot, and it goes, like, nice throw! I want that for when I lose a game. I think that would make me laugh. Yeah, like my own integration. Like, use this computer science degree for something. Block if you dare. Oh, we love to see it. Down to 4. So he has a removal spell for this Nemesis, right? Right? Come on, opponent. You can do it. So my solution right now to good warp creatures for the record is Nova Hellkite and this dragon. It's a 5-mana flying haste creature. It's the best I've got to offer right now. What do you reckon? Opponent blocks this? He loses if he blocks it. So I'm going to set up a devious fire magic turn, I think, here. So he's going to go for the attack. He thinks he's going to lifelink 5 damage. We won't block. And then we'll go wabam and deal 1 to everything. Can I see this deck after? It's pretty wild, man. Yeah, I'm happy to share the list. Oh, we're sad. We nearly got him with that. Alas. We'll just have to try again. The Rizzler. We're in a bit of a pickle here. I guess we have to play Nemesis. Him having that removal spell there was very timely. We have to play Nemesis and block Louis. If he's got another removal spell, I might tap out here. Or a Boroid. Ugh, that is nasty. Alright, well now we know what deck he's on. We'll do this. It's probably our best way to win from here. 6 to opponent. He has a Tidebinder. Alright, we'll let him have that. Damn. I should have played Fire Magic on my turn, I guess. Sunspire Lynx is coming in, though. For sure. We'll cut the Feral. I do kind of want Stormbrood now, having seen that he has Ouroboros. Yeah, we'll do that. That's probably the way. Game is just a resource. Thank you, Lord Solvable. Whoever said that must have been very wise. Goodbye, colorless land. Alright, Sarkhan. It would be great if we draw a dragon before we play you. Uh-oh. Line of War Elves. That's a scary card. Alright, well, no dragon to behold. Sarkhan forgot to bring his homework. Trajectory? Alright, sure. Beastbinder. Hold on. What do you think's correct here? I'm gonna say Hired Claw is the play here, because I want him to use Starting Town to tap for mana, and therefore lose life. He did not. I am sad. Alas. Let's just do Mauler then. If he has Ouroboros, we're in trouble. But he doesn't have a mana, so maybe we're not in trouble. Okay, well he's got one next turn. Kitesail Larcenist. Back again, I wanted to ask a question. Does smoothing take effect during every shuffle or only at the beginning of the game? I'm running a red-white hammer deck with Cloud and Stoneforge Mystic to tutor. I'm constantly getting to where I'm 4 mana. It happens at the start of the game, by my recollection. Oh wait, it's 2 power. Kitesail Larcenist is kind of annoying. What do we think's the correct play here? I think Nemesis is just gonna eat it. Variance in my favor, I guess. Possibly. Again, this is stuff that we've only been able to figure out. Like, we've only been able to discern it. It's not something where, like... Also, is this a dragon? No. Wizards have been very cagey about sharing what the Hand Shuffler does. Like, they explicitly don't really give us much detail about it. Alright, I think we're going to set up a Giant Craft Helm. It's probably our out here. Sarkhan. There is no dragon to behold. How sad for us. Alright, no Ouroboros, please. I'm begging you. Another Kitesail Larcenist. Sure. We need to find an answer. Nova Hellkite here would be the ideal answer, although these Beastbinders are just going to keep hitting me. Oh my god, dude. I'm just going to do this and block Sarkhan. Or Surek. Keep forgetting that's his name. Alright. Very annoying card to deal with here. If I had one more mana, Soulstone Sanctuary could come out and block. This does 4 to him. If you Ouroboros me off the top... Oh my god, bro. Can you hit a land? That'd be nice. think the game has said, not today, son. Alright, take my soul. Oy, oy, oy. We had a lot of ways we could have won that game. That sucks. That's variance for you. Variance not in my favor, I would say. I'll share the Moxfield link for this deck now between games as well for those interested in giving it a crack. This is not the full list. So it's the full list that I'm running now, but this is a modification on my deck I qualified for my RC with, which was a Boros Dragon list. This one trades a little bit of the aggro for trying out Doc Ox Tentacles, or, you know, Doc Ox whatever. Doc Ox Testicles, if you will. Let me see if I can spot this deck. Is it here? Doc Ox Dragons, I think is what I called it. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, I have a new version of this list, actually. Maybe we try it. If we lose this game and go right back down, I might play with a new deck list. But I'll share the deck list here. Doc Ox 8 Testicles. Let him cook. Yeah. I think it's about time. Also, this guy's on mice. I respect this man so much. Okay. Mice vs. Dragons. The true battle of the ages. Nova Hellkite is an absolute house versus one-drop mouse. Alright. Unfortunately, if he has Sheltered by Ghosts, we're going to be in a bit of pain here. Here is the deck list for those who are interested, by the way. There you are. Oh, Screaming Nemesis. We cry. Despair. Actually, we'll keep Sarkhan around for one more turn. Oh, you pinned it. Thank you. No, I won't, actually. Then we have to keep Sarkhan here. Who's going to block the Amberheart Challenger, probably? I'm going to try a different variant of this deck, which has Cloud Midgar Mercenary in it. Oh, we're so sad. Very sad for us, actually. I don't think there's anything I can do to get out of this, because that Nemesis is just going to swing for 3, and I can't really block it. Alright, game 2. Well played, sir. That guy's playing a more streamlined list, but I'm out here trying to make Giant Craft Helm work. I labor so that he can net deck. That is the hierarchy of it. Actually, why am I cutting Lightning Strike? Am I silly? Am I stupid? That's good, though. I'm gonna scoop up this other deck. I'm committed. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna play one game with this other deck list I brewed. It actually uses a different warp creature instead of the 5-mana dragon. It doesn't have a sideboard. Ah, we can build a sideboard. That's fine. Tempo, please. So I will play the Hired Claw into Burst Lightning. I think I just, like, totally brain farted and didn't play Hired Claw game 1, did I? I was too busy looking at this. Copy for Arena, please. Alright, we'll store that for a bit. Uh-oh. Alright, opponent, beat this. Yeah, so it uses Cloud Midgar Mercenary to get the Doc Ox Testicles and Lava Spur Boots as a haste enabler. It's in there as a one-of. Also, that is really, really unfortunate for me. Oh boy. We might be in trouble, guys. It doesn't run Sarkhead either. It's a simple equation, opponent. You just have to choose if you're going to block or not. Oh, opponent DC? Could it be? Internet is just a resource. Everything is a resource. Your data is a resource. This stream is sponsored by NordVPN. Oh my god, it's so over. Alright. We either top deck something to remove this manifold mouse, or we scoop it up. Alright, no, we're done. Alright, I'm convinced that I put too many bad cards in to make Nova Hellkite, Giant, Craft Helm good. The love of your parents, just a resource. Oh my god, dude. You need to chill. I got a draft token? Oh, right. Battle pass. Alright. New deck. What are we missing from this deck? We're missing clouds. I've got a ton of mythic cards, so I should be good on this. Yeah, easy. Done. Done. Yeah, for all the Final Fantasy fans out there, Cloud is back. Alright. I want to take Lightning Strike out and put in Lightning Helix, and I think I want just a little bit more interaction. Also, come on, game. I've got the pretty Lightning Helix. Yeah, we want that. Very good. I think I want at least 3 of them. And probably one the Storm Brood. And I reckon we'll put 1 more in the sideboard. Sheltered by Ghosts is also a card I would like to put in the deck. At least 2, I think. Oh, it won't be long. Also, Wandering Rescuer was a card I really wanted to try. Because she can convoke her in on your opponent's end step, or flash her in, to attach the helmet to her. Which I think could be legit. Rest in peace, please. Rest in peace. What else do we want in the deck? We want... Oh yeah, I want to put Croxer in still. Kraza. I gotta remember that's his name. Kraza is to protect us against control. We'll grab a Needlehead too for the Cauldron matchup. Did you try an Izzet version with Siege? Unless you run Gigastorm Titan for the Helm. No, but that's the version I'm thinking of brewing next. Literally for the Siege. Chandra, please. And I don't think I really want to run Lynx. Nah, Lynx is kind of legit in some matchups, like 4-color control. Alright. This sideboard is tentative. I don't want her to be staring at a sideboard screen for longer than 2 minutes while I'm live. Alright, let's bring it. Where's our new one? Invalid deck? Oh, what's invalid about it? Hello? Did I do something wrong? What's invalid about it? Oh, it thinks it's a bloody... What the hell, dude? Bro, why does it think it's not a... It thinks it's a limited deck. Okay. And why is there 58? What am I missing? How many lands we got? We haven't cut a land, have we? 24 lands. 4 Burst Lightnings. 4 Hide Claws. 3 Helixes. 2 Storm Brutes. What have we missed? That looks good. Oh, okay, hang on. It was actually a 58 card list, so in that case, let's move a Helix in. And let's go with a... Actually, let's put the Spider Punks in, the main. Math is hard. Yeah, tell me about it. Actually, we'll keep one Krauser in there. I think we'll run this and put Magebane Lizard then in the side. Alright. That should be it. Back to it. Alright. Now we bring in the heat. So Starfield Shepherd is our second warp creature, by the way. And we have Lava Spur Boots to attach to it, which is to give it haste on the turn it comes in. It's also a little bit of a card draw to make sure we hit our lands as well. I think it might play better. Just a sneaking suspicion. Is this hand gonna play better? No, I don't think so. There we go. Much better. I'll bin the passage. Alright, I already like this opener a lot more. Saboteur? Starfield Shepherd will let us hit our land drop too. Do we warp it or do we Oh, dude, I really want to hit that with Nova Hellkite next turn. Alright, we want to hit that with Nova Hellkite. Very nice. He's taking that trade. Damn, alright. I'm surprised he did that. He must have another? Okay, that is another Nova Hellkite victim, I fear. Yeah, I can't pass up the Hellkite here. It's too good. Brynhilda has to go. We don't want him giving haste to his creatures. Being able to force land draws with Starfield Shepherd as well feels good. Maybe we can run more Void cards because we have these 2 Warp creatures. I mean, what would we run? Plasma Bolt, maybe? Yep, okay. We're losing a card here. What do we want to throw away? Probably the Stormbrood. Oh, the Lightning Helix. You can also grab Hired Claw. Neat tech. I didn't actually think about that bit. I was so concerned with it getting planes and being warped in for cheap. This isn't going to do anything else now. So we probably Lightning Helix the Stalactite Stalker. Especially if he surveils again. Or sends something to the grave. I'll do it now. I'll take 1 extra damage, but if I remove this, this will get bigger on his end step. Frankly, I don't want it to have that. This is legendary too. Oh, what the hell is this? It deals combat damage, you may exile it, then return it to the battlefield transformed. Goddamn transformer. We'll chill. We'll probably Lightning Helix that during combat. What does it turn into? Alright, no thanks. We do not want him. We got no cards in our hand, but plenty of turn 5 plays. Magic's a funny game. Oh, he's back. So because I want to block this, we'll play Starfield Shepherd. And this is where your boy starts to generate some value. We'll grab a Hired Claw. And then we'll attach the helm. And now we have a flying 7/6. I'd say that's pretty decent. And if he removes it, we can do it again. Alright. So this has to be the one that we block. So we're going to take 5. And he scoops him up. Oh, dude, we would have just smacked him in the face for lethal there. That kind of went well. Not that I'm surprised, you know. Opponent is discarding, hey? Oh, Rest in Peace kind of hoses Mayhem decks. We'll go with a Croxer. We'll get with a Croxer and keep the rest. Alright, that was a very decisive game. Starfield Shepherd already feels like it's performing way better. Yeah, I'll keep Multiversal Passage coming in clutch, tapping for any color we need. Probably runs that Menace payoff card. Trying to think of what card you're talking about. Do you know the name of it? Sunset. Yeah, you're right. He does have a lot of creatures with Menace. Like, it's very clearly something he's consciously doing here. Let's see if he takes the trade again, because if he does, I don't mind. Bro, Hired Claw for Sunset Saboteur feels like a bad trade. But what do I know? Value. Yeah, like, it's a big 4-1. Oh, bro. Fatal mistake, opponent. You're about to take 7 damage. No, 8 damage. I can't even math, dude. We remove his creature. The helmet attaches. Oh, dude, this is the dream. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. And then we can do it all again later. And the fact it's flying as well, just evasive. Alright, well, if he's just going to sit there and hold removal, we'll play a creature. Give me your finest removal spell, opponent. I sure hope it doesn't deal damage. Oh, we had a discard. He probably wanted to save that for a different creature. A Mayhem creature. Soulstone Sanctuary? You have to play a land first. Oh, okay. He's going to use that one. Discard? Oh, sick. Combo. Shepherd, hey? This is good, actually, because it lets us get our 5th land. Sure, for funsies, we'll attach it. I thought about running a fling in this deck, so that I can just fling Shepherd. Like, was it self-destruct? But I didn't quite have room for it. Maybe it's a sideboard card. Alright, he's down to 7, which means next turn Nova Hellkite comes in for the kill. His only out here is to hold a removal spell. That's not going to do it. Yeah, I think you're right. You know what? Let's put a self-destruct in the sideboard. Let's put 2. I think that's legit. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna make it even juicier. Hold on. Self-destruct. We're gonna take out this Kraza and put in self-destruct. We're gonna have 1 in the deck. It's gonna be our top end super duper burn spell. I actually think 1 of it might actually be legit. Because you don't want, like, there's nothing worse than having a bunch of copies of it and nothing to target, right? So that's what I think that's legit. Top deck self-destruct. Well, exactly, right? It's going to have those moments. Also his Cloud, but we don't have the lands, so we have to mulligan. Oh, dude, I'm so glad I made this. I'm so glad I brewed this list. This is already playing better than the last one. Oh, someone say... What's he do? I mean, he has to remove Lightning Helix. If he hits the Helm, I'm just gonna go get another with Cloud. Yep, he's doing it anyway. This is like kind of an aggro deck, hey, so it's probably safe for me to play. It's probably better to play my tap land early. Otherwise I shock myself. Duress again. Alright, goodbye Lightning Helix. And there's Cecil. Hey, it's self-destruct, guys. Alright, and Cecil... sorry, Cloud grabs the helmet. Annex. Bro, self-destruct as well goes really well with Screaming Nemesis. If he tries to set up the demon... Pretty good. I actually think we shock here. And... go for red. So next turn we can attach Giant Craft Helm to Screaming Nemesis. That will be absolutely insane if we can do that. Self-destruct is target creature deals X damage. So this is 2 mana, deals 6 right now. We'll chill. We'll just chill. We'll save self-destruct as a cantrip. Oh, okay, Demon Wall. So he's gonna get life here. So we want to self-destruct before he gains life. Alright, let's just do it now. And attack opponent with it. Oh, that's so good. 6 damage, and you can't heal for the rest of the game. That's what I'm talking about. If an ability triggers an additional time. Ow, this is not really exciting for me. Alright, we'll send Cloud at him. Gets blocked by Cecil. Or Schism. Ooh, that's kind of nice, hey. Moogle's finger in villain's face. Exactly. Well, self-destruct already did his job. The one of self-destruct. As this is like a mono black deck. Hey, it's Cloud again, guys. I think we grab the boots. And we'll just chill. Bloodletter. Okay, we have to block Unstoppable Slasher here. Hey, Screaming Nemesis, hey? That's alright. I don't know why he let me do that. Oh, because he can kill me. Because that'll do 4, that'll do 4. Damn. We ran out of rope there. Happens sometimes. What do we want to run into this deck? Probably not Stormbrood. Oh, but Stormbrood hits Preacher. Preacher is, like, so good to hit with that. But you know what's better? Sheltered by Ghosts. Needlehead I kind of like here too. Burst Lightning I do not like. You know what? I'm gonna run a Wandering. I'm gonna run Wandering Rescuer in this matchup. Because he might set up a wall again. And we'll use our turn instead to not attack, but pay for Convoke. Give it a whirl. This is keepable. This comes in for white, so that we can play Cloud next turn. And Cloud goes and gets us our helmet. And then next turn we can do Hellkite if we want. What does he... I mean, I guess he takes the Hellkite off me. He doesn't really have a better target. Gotta protect that spiky, blonde spiky hair. Well, the funny thing is, Cloud most of the time isn't going to be wearing the helmet. It's going to be on the dragon. He's got to remove the dragon? Okay, well, he's about to find out why he should have removed the dragon. Because the dragon will come in, and it will just mop up the bat immediately. Like, maybe he does that to stop me from playing it with the helmet, but... Like, that's still 4 damage. That's nothing to scoff at for him. Alright. I don't think I want to hit this with Lightning Helix, if I can avoid it. What's my best turn here? Cloud can't get the damage in if I don't Lightning Helix here, though. Alright, we might do this. We haven't played a land yet this turn, so we'll go fish for our land. And then we'll Lightning Helix. If we keep a demon off the battlefield too, it means he can't Unholy Annex next turn and gain life. He can only play the Annex or a demon. He can't do both. So he's gone the demon. An annoying demon, but very beatable. So what we'll do is we're going to play Nemesis and 2 Giant Craft Helmets. We're going to set up lethal next turn with Nova Hellkite. He might have the one-shot. So this deck has this goofy one-shot it can sometimes do. They don't usually commit too hard to it, but it can happen. Elegy Acolyte. Alright. So he can't attack with blood. Okay, he's just if he attacks here, he's dead. So, all right. How big can this creature get? Shall we find out? We will deal 1 to this Acolyte because we're going to attack with Screaming Nemesis. And here we go. 12-13, baby. So dumb. Oh, that's so dumb. Cloud's going to block this Elegy Acolyte so he doesn't get a card draw as well. Plus, we have a bunch of Clouds sitting in our hand. Also, he's probably held that for a while. Cloud's an outlaw. So he can't actually kill it with Shoot the Sheriff. Cloud is like the only mercenary in Standard right now that matters. Let's do this. So we'll play another Cloud, and we'll grab the boots. And then we'll play Screaming Nemesis here. Right. We've nearly closed the game here. A Bloodletter, so we're going to need to play Starfield Shepherd next turn. I've got a block here to minimize the damage I'm about to take. Wondering if there's an out here. An easy out, I should say. Alright, well if he has a removal spell, I'm very sad. Oh my god, does he? He drew the timely removal spell. We're gonna grab Hired Claw. So we have another blocker. And we'll just make this a casual 11-10. Oh, it's a removal spell, isn't it? Boo. So that's 4 damage I'm taking there, definitely. We're a top deck away, a flying dragon away from winning here. Is he just going to swing everything? He's just going to deal 4. Alright, we want a flyer. Unstoppable Slasher. Alright. Come on, flyer. Okay, we need to draw here. I don't think that'll cut it, guys. Because Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon can't get a dragon and have me play it this turn. Can I survive? I can be hit by 2 creatures this turn. And he's got way too many. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, I don't think we have lethal. If he blocks with Elegy Acolyte, he survives here. But we'll see what he does. If he doesn't block with Elegy Acolyte, we have lethal. He'll block, I suspect, the Lizard with Elegy Acolyte. Top deck self-destruct. It would have done it there. If he doesn't block with Elegy Acolyte, we have lethal. For the record. Nah, he knows. He's no fool. Let's Let's do some math, because I was counting on Razorkin Needlehead to deal the last damage to get us home. Nah, I don't think there's an out here. No, I don't think so at all. Good game, buddy. Alas. We were one good dragon draw away from taking that one. That's a shame. I reckon we'll jam one more with the new deck. I think Mono Black is one of the harder matchups for red-based aggro in general. It's definitely not impossible to win, though, that's for sure. I'm probably going to do some more tweaking for this deck as well, offline. Yeah, I can keep this, I think. Alright, that's red mana, so we'll leave a Burst Lightning open then. Alright, Cloud, do your thing. Cloud's job is to find a helmet and eat a Burst Lightning. He found the helmet. And he ate a Torch the Tower. Well done, Cloud. Mission accomplished, buddy. Rest easy, King. Screaming Nemesis. Our opponent has got a kind of cooked mana base here. I'm going to hold the helmet, and I'm going to pass. Cloud did a great job there. Ooh, alright, what's our opponent cooking with? We're going to do this now. This is going to stop healing, but I don't think it's too important for us for the moment. Like, we were going to take this 3 damage. We don't have too much healing in this deck. Alright, opponent's holding up a piece of interaction. Let's see it. Unless he's exiling this creature, we're just going to play it again. A Braid. Sure, alright. Take 4. Had to step away before. How are we doing? We lost a pretty close game to a mono black player, which is kind of red's natural enemy at the moment. Opponent stuck on 4 lands. Lively Dirge. Oh my god. What is our opponent doing? Well, we have to, unfortunately, shock ourselves and deal an extra 1 to ourselves here. I have a feeling our opponent is playing self-destruct, by the way. I'm just getting that vibe. Watch, I bet I'm dead to self-destruct here. Nope. We have 12 damage in our hand right now with this Nova Hellkite on the board. If we're allowed to attack here, we win. But we'll see if we actually get to. Alright, down to 5. Deal some damage. Alright, opponent. Here's some damage. Fastest turn in the West. Alright, we either die here or win the game. Let's find out. We'll take it. Alright, I don't know what my opponent is on though, but all I know is that Rest in Peace is 100% going in the deck. Take a Burst Lightning out. Bro, I want to make Wandering Rescuer work. I just feel like there's a world where Wandering Rescuer does her job here. I just want to like flash her in on my opponent's end step and just absolutely ruin them. Yeah, the top bar glitch. Just because you want it doesn't make it so. Why not? This is unfair completely. Five lands? Nope. Sure. I don't think we need the third Starfield Shepherd. He's in Gruul? Okay, I have no idea what our opponent is doing then. This has to go though. Please exit. Is it like some kind of Jund pile? We'll do this now. So there's the Nemesis. Probably going to do the exact same thing I did last time. If he has the Dirge now, that will be disappointing, but he could definitely have it now. Alright, nice. So we get to rest in piss here. Which will be good, because we shut off whatever graveyard nonsense he's planning to do. And we'll just go get another land, I guess. Lovely. Goodbye, helmet. This helmet is like eating all the removal. Take two, sure. Umbral Collar Zealot, yeah, that turns off whatever. It's some kind of sacrifice deck, I guess. Play the Shepherd. It'll probably get a Hired Claw at this point. Okay, this is 2 damage coming at me here. I mean, I'm going to take 2 damage anyway, so... Oh wait, no I won't, because it doesn't die. How great. So we'll play another Shepherd. And we'll grab another Hired Claw. And just jam it. We're slowing him down significantly here. We're taking 2 here. That's not really anything we can do about that, though. I want to get rid of that biotech specialist if I can. Well, I'll keep taking these trades, because I can keep putting up creatures. Yeah, I think we just start putting the pressure on him. Because this Hired Claw can just keep blocking the biotech specialist at this point. It only has 1 power. We're winning the race now. I can't remember what the other modes of Lively Dirge do. I think it's like Entomb, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it can put things in his graveyard. Broom Broom off to the races? Hell yeah. Actually, wait a minute. This card will kill me. Hold on. Opponent's about to murder me with that top deck. Oh boy. Actually, I think we're good. Yeah, we are. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon comes in, scoops up the Hellkite. And I'm hoping I could put up lethal here. I haven't done the math in my head, but let's find out, shall we? He blocks the 2. Oh, he lives on 1. And then we perish. Alas. That was close. That was very close. Alright, we're on to game 3 then. Alrighty. Do I want to change anything? That's fine. Okay. Feeling good about this last game. I think we should do fairly well into this. Not with that hand, though. Oh my god, please. I think we have to mulligan twice. Well, Rest in Peace is in the hand, so it can't be that bad. 1, 2... I can't keep the second Hired Claw as much as I'd love to. Sure. We need a white mana source. For some reason I thought this was Multiversal Passage. I saw the M and was like, oh, Multiversal Passage. Oh, saved. Nice. I don't think that's a problem yet. I want to wait for him to play a few more things before I go after him. Oh my god. That is a wild play. Alright, this can go now. I mean, he's saving me from taking a lot of damage, which is very kind of him. We need creatures to make this work, though. We're just gonna die to Nova Hellkite. Well, that is a creature. I should have tapped the Maelstrom here to hold up mana. Water Tapper loves to keep Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon open, apparently. Nemesis. I might block here. Same issue as Fountain. Yeah. Take the 1-drop. Oh my god, he got a removal spell for me. Oh boy, I think my goose is cooked, guys. Opponent has curved out very nicely here. And I don't have an answer for Hellkite right now. I think he's got me, guys. Is there an out at all? Lightning Helix kills one of these things, but doesn't actually save me. Yeah, I think I'm donezo. Yeah, alright. GG, buddy. That's a shame to lose there. Well, that'll be all for tonight, I think. Thank you all for coming along to the stream as always. Reminder, my streaming days are Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So I'll be on same time next Monday. My time, that is. For some of you, it's probably Sunday still. Streams are just a resource. Okay, if you say so, buddy. Thanks for coming along. I'm going to do some off-stream grinding, I think. Just to get close to Mythic. We'll see how we go. I might play something sweaty for a bit. But thanks along for coming along. And please follow, or if you like kind of stuff like this, always my YouTube too, if you're interested in just listening to me out more. But anyway, till then, I'll see you all in the next one.